It is Michelle. I'm going to be reacting to the next Marvel movie in the order that is correct. So this is Captain America Civil War. After that is Doctor Strange. I'm going to watch both of those today. I'm excited to get back into this. I'm going to start every day or every other day as much as I can. Get into these. I've got a lot to get through, and I've got to still do like some of the spin-offs at the very end, and etc. etc. And I know like there's something called the Eternals coming out soon, so I want to be all about, reacting to that too. And yeah, I'm just ready to get started. So we're back to Captain America. Very exciting. All right, let's do this. Oh, there's that octopus symbol. I saw it.
Я для тебя есть миссия.
Oh, shit.
Санкционируй, извлекай. Без свидетелей.
Do I have that name right, Bucky? I think I do. Buckeye? No. Captain America's friend from the very beginning. I'm eating my Twizzlers quietly, so sorry.
Отлично, солдат.
Crashed the car and took, what was that? Lagos.
But when you make a mess, you didn't mean to.
Quiet street. It's a good target.
There's an ATM on the south corner, which means...
Cameras. You guys know I can move things with my mind, right? Looking over your shoulder needs to become second nature. Not to my face. Why? Did you hear something?
Eyes on
Okay.
target, folks.
Hold on.
Give me X-ray. That truck's loaded for max weight, and the driver's armed.
It's a battering ram.
Go now.
What?
My husband going to work. I need to stop saying that. We didn't watch this, so. Is that him with the fake arm? I'm looking for a fake left arm. Woo! Boomerang. Was that?
I make 5.
Sam?
4. Get it out.
I want to do stuff with my mind. Now that would be dangerous. Stop it.
Take this to the airstrip. We're not gonna outrun him. Lose the truck.
Who's yourself? I mean,
There you are, you son of a bitch.
well, I just
I've
keep
been waiting
pilfering,
for
can't
this.
I? Mother of it all. Oh, hell.
Drop it. Or I'll drop this. Drop it!
He'll do it!
Woo! Nah.
Payload secure.
Ah. I think I look pretty good, all things considered.
Who's your buyer?
You know he knew you. Your pal, your buddy, your Bucky.
What did you say?
He remembered you. I was there. He got all weepy about it.
That's
Till he
not.
put his brain back in a blender.
No, you're not. Oh. What you doing, Wanda? What are you doing? Oh. Okay, it was going to explode and take him with... There were people in there, right?
Sam.
They didn't clear it.
Fire and rescue. On the south side of the building.
No, it... Okay. I've got goosebumps. She didn't mean to. Okay, we can't go into this.
That is good to know.
We've gone back in time.
Party accordingly. Where are you going?
Your father's flying us to the Bahamas for a little getaway.
We might have to make a quick stop.
At the Pentagon.
Dream, or are we
right?
going back in time? They didn't tell us.
Don't worry, you're gonna love the holiday menu with the commissary.
Say something. If you don't, you'll regret it.
I love you, Dad. And I know you did the best you could.
He did it for her.
It doesn't change the fact that they never made it to the airport, or all the things I did to avoid processing my grief.
There they go.
Plus $611 million for my little therapeutic experiment. As in, all of your projects have just been approved and funded.
Wow.
No streets, no taxes.
Reframe the future.
Starting now.
But it enabled me to raise a son.
I bet
I'm
there's something
very
in there.
proud of what he grew up to be.
I don't know.
His name was Charlie Spencer. You murdered him
Oh, hell.
in Sokovia. Not that that matters in the least to you.
The traditionally reclusive Wakandans were on an outreach mission in Lagos when the attack occurred.
Our people's blood is spilled on foreign soil, not only because of the actions of criminals, but by the indifference of those pledged to...
It's my fault.
That's not true.
Turn the TV back on. They're being very specific.
I should have clocked that bomb vest long before you had to deal with it. We try to save as many people as we can. Sometimes it doesn't mean everybody.
Or you'll stop.
Please. We talked about this.
Yes, but the door was open, so I assumed that
Hello.
Captain Rogers wished to know when Mr. Stark was arriving.
The world owes the Avengers an unpayable debt. A great many people see you as heroes. There are some who would prefer the word vigilantes.
A lot.
And what word would you use,
There's
Mr.
a lot.
Secretary?
How about dangerous?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. There's always destruction, but it's for the greater good.
Lagos.
Okay, let's rub that into Wanda.
Do you know where Thor and Banner are right now?
No, I don't.
If I misplaced a couple of 30 megaton nukes, you can bet there'd be consequences.
Forgot about Thor.
Compromise, reassurance. That's how the world works. 3 days from now, the UN meets in Vienna to ratify the accords. We'll talk it over.
And if we come to a decision you don't like?
Then you retire.
That ain't happening. What's going on? Oh, that red book.
Who are you? My name is Zemo.
Who? Zemo?
I will repeat my question.
Okay. I would have already fainted, Ben.
Hydra.
Hell, Hydra. Speaking of Hydra, there's your water.
In the 8 years since Mr. Stark announced himself as Iron Man, the number of known enhanced persons has grown exponentially.
I still hear
during
his
the same
voice.
period, the number of potentially world-ending
It's
events
Jarvis.
has risen at a commensurate rate.
He's saying it's our fault?
I'm saying there may be a causality.
Calm down.
Oh, that's Charles Spencer, by the way.
Oh.
He's a great kid. Computer engineering degree, 3.6 GPA. Had a floor-level gig at Intel planned for the fall. Charlie didn't want to go to Vegas or Fort Lauderdale, which is what I would do. He didn't go to Paris or Amsterdam. Sounds fun. He decided to spend his summer building sustainable housing for the poor, guess where? Sokovia. He wanted to make a difference, I suppose. I mean, we won't know because we dropped the building on him while we were kicking ass.
Okay, Wanda, it's fine. feel like she's gonna break down.
We need to be put in check. Whatever form that takes, I'm game. If we can't accept limitations, we're boundaryless. We're no better than the bad guys.
Tony, if someone dies on your watch, you don't give up.
Who said we're giving up?
We are for not taking responsibility for our actions. You chose to do that. If we sign this, we surrender our right to choose. What if this panel sends us somewhere we don't think we should go? What if there's somewhere we need to go and they don't let us? We may not be perfect, but the safest hands are still our own.
If we don't do this now,
I agree.
it's going to be done to us later. That's the fact.
We need to win their trust back.
Focus up. I'm sorry, did I just mishear you, or did you agree with me?
Oh, I want to take it back.
No, you can't retract it. Thank you.
He's so arrogant. I mean,
Okay.
but I love him.
I win.
I have to go.
Aww.
I would like to invite Sharon Carter to come up and say a few words.
Her daughter?
I asked her once how she managed to master diplomacy and espionage in a time when no one wanted to see a woman succeed at either. And she said, compromise where you can.
Was she at his apartment and I didn't trust her? Was that her?
I am grateful to the Avengers for supporting this initiative. Wakanda is proud to extend his hand in peace. Everybody get down!
Oh, wow. How do you know that was going to happen? I didn't... Oh, no. Oh, your father's dead.
Stay home. You'll only make this worse for all of us. Please.
Are you saying you'll arrest me?
No. Someone will. If you interfere, that's how it works now.
If he's this far gone now, I should be the one to bring him in.
Why?
Because I'm the one least likely to die trying.
Oh, yeah, reach for the phone and stare at him. Oh, he's running. Oh, you're on the front page. What's going on?
Understood.
Ah, shit! There he is.
It always ends in a fight.
5 seconds.
You pulled me from the river. Why?
There's the hand.
I don't know.
3 seconds.
Yes, you do.
You do remember something.
Breach!
Told you something's coming through the window. Thanks for loosening the hinges for me. There's a lot going on, right? Wait. I was just gonna say, can you fly? Oh. Yes, he can. What? I'm getting chills. That's Black Panther. And I've never seen him in anything other than the movie Black Panther. What? But let's not kill Bucky. If we can help it. He's gonna be on the news next. Oh, that was badass! Oh no! Oh, come on! Everybody in the tunnel gonna die. Be blamed on the Avengers again. Ay, ay, ay!
Stand down now. Congratulations, Cap. You're a criminal.
Is he the one that passed away?
Your Highness.
After the Black Panther movie was made, he had cancer.
used to think of myself one way, but after this, I am something else. I'm still me, I think, but that's not what everyone else sees.
Its true nature is a mystery, and yet it is part of me.
Are you afraid of it?
I wish to understand it. The more I do, the less it controls me. One day, who knows, I may even control it.
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth. But I don't want to see you gone.
It's internment,
She's
Tony.
not a U.S. citizen, and they
Oh,
don't
come
grant
on,
visas
Tony.
to weapons of mass destruction.
She's a kid.
Give me a break! I'm doing what has to be done to stave off something worse.
I see both sides.
You keep telling yourself that.
Don't worry. We only have to talk about one.
What's in that forking package? Oh my! Oh. Yep.
All right, come on,
I
guys,
knew
give me
it was
eyes
to
on Barnes.
break him out somehow, but my gosh.
Ready?
Разведь! Jedź!
I hope he punches him in the face with that arm.
Crossowy wagon!
Woo! I knew he was around still. Alright, you need to stop doing all this. Everybody needs their uniforms back.
There's going to be a perimeter around the building and gunships in the air.
Please tell me you brought a suit.
Sure did. It's a lovely Tom Ford three-piece two-button. I'm an active duty non-combatant.
He said he got rid of his suits. Tony, get on or somebody.
We're in position.
Are you freaking kidding me? There you go. Look him in the nuts. That wouldn't kill him. Whoa. Here's the glass. Oh, no. Yep. I'm gonna need you to. You're strong, but I'm gonna need you to get your shield. Look at that muscle. He's holding it. I'd be like, Bucky, it's me. It's me. Don't you dare fall with it. I know.
Because I'm not the only winter soldier.
Oh, we're going back to see what else. Okay. All those people? I know. That's number 6 that I could count.
We're on our own.
Maybe not. I know a guy.
I have an idea.
Me too. Where's yours?
Downstairs. Where's yours?
Aw, New York, I'm sorry.
This crazy car parked outside.
Oh, Mr. Parker.
What? What are you doing? Hey, I'm Peter.
Tony.
What-
Wow, nice catch. 3,000 pounds, 40 miles an hour. It's not easy. You got mad skills.
That's all on YouTube, though, right? I mean, that's where you found that.
I've only
'Cause you know
seen
that's all fake. It's all done on a computer.
Tobey Maguire as
It's like
Spider-Man.
that video. What
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
mean like those UFOs over Phoenix?
remember his name.
What have we?
I
I can see in those. Okay?
Can you make him a
It's just
better
that
costume?
Whatever happened. It's like my senses have been dialed to 11. There's way too much input, so they just kind of help me focus.
You're in dire need of an upgrade. Systemic, top to bottom.
Just said
100-point
that.
restoration. That's why I'm here.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Got a passport?
No, I don't even have a driver's
You ever been to
license.
Germany?
No.
Oh, you'll love it.
I can't go to Germany.
Why?
I have school.
I got homework.
See?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. I can't just drop out of school.
Might be a little dangerous.
You gotta save the
Audie, I'm taking you to field trip.
Don't tell Aunt May.
You
Oh,
don't
that's
need his
Spider-Man.
uniform for that. Good one.
Sorry, I'll get.
What's going on?
Guess I should have knocked.
Oh my God.
That is you're tired.
What are you doing here?
Disappointing my kids. Look, you want to mope, you can go to high school. You want to make amends, you get off your ass.
Oh, that wore off. Oh, don't hurt each other.
Clint, you can't overpower me.
I know I can't.
She's gonna help. I think she wants to leave.
That's enough. Let him go.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
What are you hurting him?
If you do this, they will never stop being afraid of you.
I can't control their fear. Only my own.
How far did we go down?
Can you move your seat up? No.
I owe you again.
Keeping a list. You know, he kind of tried to kill me.
Well, I called that.
That was
Late.
damn right.
She might die.
Captain America.
Mr. Lang?
It's an honor. I'm shaking your hand too long. Wow, this is awesome. Captain America. I know you too. You're great.
Oh, he was Ant-Man.
Jeez. Look, I want to say, I know you know a lot of super people, so
Sorry.
thanks for thanking of me.
Suit up.
But we got Spider-Man. Spider-Boy, Spider-Man. Does he get big? Please upgrade his suit. And there's his friend.
Wow, it's so weird how you run into people at the airport. Don't you think that's weird?
Definitely weird.
Hear me out, Tony. That doctor, the psychiatrist, he's behind all of this. I can't let the doctor find him first, Tony. I can't.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have known that, so.
You know what's about to happen. Do you really want to punch your way out of this one?
All right. I've run out of patience. On to ruse!
Look at that stance.
Nice job, kid.
Thanks. Well, I could have stuck the landing a little better. It's just a new suit. Wait, it's nothing, Mr. Stark. It's perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't really need to start a conversation.
Okay.
Are they
found it.
Are they splitting up? The hell?
Twin jets in Hangar 5, North Runway.
All right, Lang.
That's some strong.
Oh, what the hell was that?
I believe this is yours, Captain America.
What's that?
Oh,
There you
great. All right, there's two on the parking deck. One of them's Maximoff. I'm going to grab her.
Copy that.
Move, Captain. I won't ask a second time.
Look, I really don't want to hurt you.
I wouldn't stress about it.
Yeah. How many times have I said, kick him in the nuts?
Wanda, I think you hurt Vision's feelings.
You locked me in my room.
Okay, first, that's an exaggeration. Second, I did it to protect you.
Made you look.
Oh! Yeah, move him. Whoa.
Multiple contusions detected.
Yeah, I detected that too.
Those are awesome webs. Like, you can't get out of them. Look.
Those wings carbon fiber?
Is this stuff coming out of you?
That would explain the rigidity-flexibility ratio, which, gotta say, that's awesome.
I don't know if you've been in a fight before, but there's usually not this much talking.
No.
Sorry, my bad. I'm really sorry.
Couldn't have done that earlier.
I hate you.
Throw it at this. Now!
Okay. It's gonna grow big. Right.
Oh, come on!
Oh! Where's Wanda?
Oh, man, I thought it was a water truck. Sorry. All right, now I'm pissed.
This is ridiculous. We've got 5 Winter Soldiers out there.
Captain Rogers, I know you believe what you're doing is right. But for the collective good, you must surrender now.
So is this the line in the sand? This is who's against who? I don't like it.
What do we do, Cap?
We fight.
Great.
This is gonna
I'm
end
pulling
well.
for them. Because Iron Man and Natasha are on that side. This is ridiculous. I mean...
We're still friends, right?
Depends on how hard you hit me.
I was just gonna say, like, they're against each other. At least Captain America and
You're pulling your punches.
Bucky are on the same side.
That thing does not obey the laws of physics at all.
Look, kid, there's a lot going on here that you don't understand.
Stark said you'd say that. Wow.
I don't remember any kind of webbage like this from the other one.
He
I
also
saw.
said to go for your legs.
Oh, you're gonna have to take this into the shop.
Who's speaking?
It's your conscience. We don't talk a lot these days.
Friday?
Deploying fire suppression system.
Holy shit!
That's what I'm was going to say.
Okay, tiny dude is big now. He's big now.
I didn't know you could do that.
I guess that's the signal.
Way to go, Tic Tac!
Okay, anybody on our side hiding any shocking and fantastic abilities they'd like to disclose? I'm open to suggestions.
He needs to know.
We haven't met yet.
No, but he's...
I'm glad. I don't care.
You're Hawk. Don't sound tense. That doesn't sound intimidating at all. He's okay.
Kid, you all right?
Fucking hell.
Stay aside.
Wait a minute.
Guess who?
Hey.
Hi.
Oh.
Me.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Oh, that was scary.
yeah. You're done, all right? You did a good job. Stay down.
I'm good. I'm fine.
Stay down.
No, it's good. I gotta get him back.
You're going home or I'll call Aunt May. You're done.
All ain't me.
Wait. I'm not done. I'm not. Okay, I'm done.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
It's as I said, catastrophe.
I thought she was gonna be pissed, but she's glad they're not involved this time. He best not die. Oh, hell. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. Fix him.
Read vitals.
Heartbeat detected. Emergency medical is on its way.
Okay. Heartbeat detected.
Sorry.
Steve's not gonna stop. If you don't either, Rhodey's gonna be the best case scenario.
You let them go, Nat.
We played this wrong.
Boy, it must be hard to shake the double agent thing, huh? Sticks in the DNA.
Leave her alone.
Are you incapable of letting go of your ego for one goddamn second?
Clearly, I made a mistake. Sam, I was wrong.
That's a first.
Cap is definitely off the reservation, but he's about to need all the help he can get.
Okay. Help him.
We don't know each other very well. You don't have to. All right.
Was that the time you used our train money to buy hot dogs?
You blew $3 trying to win that stuffed bear for a redhead.
What was her name again?
Dolores. You called her Doc.
She's gotta be 100 years old right now.
So are we, pal.
I studied you. I followed you. But now that you're standing here, I just realized there's a bit of green in the blue of your eyes. I lost everyone. And so will you.
What is this?
Okay, they're gonna see. He killed his parents. He killed Tony Stark's parents. It wasn't him. He didn't know it though. Oh God. Oh my gosh. Oh, he strangled her. Okay, Tony.
Tony.
He just thought they died in a car accident. Okay. Civil War again.
Get out of here!
Nobody wants to talk about anything.
It wasn't him, Tony.
Yeah.
I had control of his mind.
Move!
It wasn't
2
him!
minutes later. It wasn't him. It was okay.
This isn't gonna change what happened.
Right.
I don't care.
Okay.
He killed my mom.
Oh. He did love his mom a lot. Yeah. No. No. I mean it. Steve, you get up. Captain America, you get up. Stop him from doing that. Oh, come on.
If I could get them to kill each other. I'm sorry about your father. He seemed a good man. With a dutiful son.
You still need to kill him.
Vengeance has consumed you.
Mm-hmm.
Analyze his fight pattern.
Scanning. Countermeasures ready.
Let's kick his ass.
Wait. Is Bucky
He's
like...
my friend.
Yeah.
So was I.
That's enough! I'm getting really mad.
I could do this all day.
Come on. Stop! I swear to God. We're gonna decapitate him! No!
That shield doesn't belong to you. You don't deserve it. My father made that shield.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Cup holder?
You may want to think about some AC down there.
Let's go.
No, don't help. Don't help.
Are you Tony's stank?
Yes, this is Tony Stank. You're in the right place.
I'm glad you're back at the compound.
He's in all of
I don't
them.
like the idea of you rattling around a mansion by yourself. We all need family. The Avengers are yours. Maybe more so than mine. I've been on my own since I was 18. By not telling you about your parents, I was sparing you. But I can see now that I was really sparing myself. And I'm sorry. Hopefully one day you can understand.
Steve.
I wish we agreed on the accords. I really do. If you need me. I'll be there.
So until they figure out how to get this stuff out of my head, I think going back under is the best thing.
Oh.
For everybody.
He's going back in cryo.
You know, if they find out he's here, they'll come for him.
Let them try.
Where are we? Are we in Wakanda?
His friend was huge. Like, huge.
No,
Way
literally.
better. Thank you.
Okay, tough guy.
Love you, May. Hey, can you shut the door?
What do you have now? Are you freaking kidding me? Yes! Spider-Man will return. Okay, so I had some of that right, some of that wrong. I kind of felt like when they brought up Bucky and we actually like saw him again with the arm, and I thought, okay, he's this threat, and they were doing the programming, and it went back to like 1991. I thought, okay, who's it going to be a civil war against? Well, his best friend, Captain America. It was more than that. The whole Avengers team went AWOL, like just batshit crazy on each other because they couldn't agree. Again, all their communications suck. I think that's the price, I guess, of being a superhero. You kind of have this ego. I'm not wrong, you're wrong. No, I'm not wrong, you're wrong. Okay, well, who all agrees with me? It's like, really? And where's Fury been? Could he be the voice of reason at some point? Because, Tony was standing on the line. I knew that him and Steve, Captain America, were not going to see eye to eye on anything. It's very rare. I mean, they're going to fight for humanity and for the right and for the good of others. They've done that. But ever since we've been introduced to Captain America, I have said, and I stick by this, I have told y'all, Tony is erratic. He doesn't want to go by a game plan. He goes off script, and he creates chaos, and he is, a very chaotic person. But it's for the greater good, and it usually turns out pretty okay. I mean, he gets the job done. Let's go back to the 1940s, 70-something years ago, and Captain America is all about rules, the war, following directions. And again, it's for the greater good. But they're not going to agree on much of anything with this team. The bigger the team gets, too, everybody has to throw their 2 cents in. That's just the way it works. There's too many freaking cooks in the kitchen. And it's, they all have this certain skill set, and they are needed. And we just got introduced to Spider-Man. I'm so glad he's going to return. Spider-Boy right now. I thought Tobey Maguire was a young kid. I mean, this kid looks really young. I know he's a teenager, and but this kid looks 14. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's, I don't know. He was just, it was so funny when he met everybody. It was like, he was like, hey. And then he was like shooting out his little things, and I'm just here to help. And then yeah, we're going to see, okay, so we're going to see him again. Great. So, yeah, I mean, a voice of reason, wherever that may have come from. I thought maybe Natasha could do it because she has a decent relationship with Tony Stark and Captain America. Like, she can talk to both of them one on one. It's more banter with Tony Stark, but everything is. I mean, that's just how he is. He's that way with Pepper. Where is Pepper? Is she okay? I don't want to know from y'all patrons because y'all are going to be seeing this first. I don't want to know. Oh, don't worry. You'll see her again, or I don't want to know. Right now, they are separated. They're not together. So something's happened in their relationship, which he explained. Okay, the whole him putting himself in harm's way, and then like she doesn't like all that. And he said, I got rid of my suits, and we're trying this and that and the other. Okay, so, but now he's got his suit back out, and we just went through hell and high water again to save the world, almost. Like, so I don't want to know if we're going to see her again. I'm just saying I hope, that we see her again. I really like her character. That's just the way that goes. So that's why I was like, is like Fury going to show up, or are we just going to go our separate ways? And yeah, some got arrested and some got away, and then it was, the Winter Soldiers. I thought, and I paused it to talk about it. I really thought I was onto something. I was like, this is going to go down at the end. It's all going down at the end. These other Winter Soldiers that are just like Bucky, they've been programmed and they're super strong, and they had even said that they were stronger than him. So I thought, oh no, this is going to be tragic at the end. No. No, the guy shot them in the head. He couldn't have that. He couldn't have that chaos out and about. Okay. Okay, so that didn't happen. They're dead. They're gone. But if Bucky comes back out of who they're going to want to try and get, if he comes back out of cryo, whenever that is, whenever we need him, he is a Winter Soldier. So he is going to be back. And I don't remember, like, I don't know the title or which movie or when it's coming up. I just know that there's when, I had to jot all these down in order. And I remember writing in the Winter Soldier, and I was like, what's a Winter Soldier? They only fight in the winter? Like, got it. He's a Winter Soldier. But he's on our side now. Like, he doesn't trust his brain to help them right now. If somebody starts saying those words, or if somebody, where's that red book? Did we get the red book? Ooh, don't tell me if we did. Unless I need to know. You can tell me if I need to know. All right, I'm going to stop because I need to watch Doctor Strange next. I got to have a nap first. My brain hurts, and some lunch. And then I'll watch Doctor Strange. Who the heck is Doctor Strange? Oh, well. Anyway, thank y'all for watching this with me. Another great movie. And pretty much everybody was there except Thor and the Incredible Hulk. I want to see everybody together. What's this? All right. So until the next Marvel movie and the next time. Bye.